Hello, welcome to TGN Digital Advertising. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. My name is Brian, co-founder and CEO of TGN, and I appreciate you so much. I know you don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right into it. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, okay? I am a 20-year-old veteran, okay, of just business in general, okay? But real quickly, one of the biggest companies that I ran was Berkeley 911 Security, where I was the founder and CEO of that business. We had about 10 different trucks and about 8 different technicians. We did great. We did alarm systems, we did camera systems, okay, and I sold that business to a partner of mine, okay. Um, we did lead generation the old-fashioned way through referrals, of course, through knocking on doors. Okay, but like I know, eventually that kind of dries up after a while. Okay, and you just kind of left, just kind of hanging. You either gonna run some TV commercials and or radio, and of course we did that also. Okay, I also was an insurance agent. I ran my own insurance agent. I worked with Primerica. I ran Omega Insurance Group, which is my own agency. Okay, and I did that for about 4 or 5 years. Okay, once again, for the hardest thing out of everything was always how to generate leads. Okay, just that's it's either the one thing take out of business, the chargebacks because you're not consistently writing enough business. Okay, or you just your lead pool just dries up. Okay, and so anyway, I run a company called Easy Living Furniture now in Houston Furniture Warehouse, um, where we sell furniture nationwide and ship furniture nationwide. Okay, so pretty much that's kind of me in a nutshell. And of course, I have a team of two web guys, another person that does specialize in Facebook ads, another guy's Tommy Space in Google pay-per-click advertising, and so we got a good, nice, crew as far as to do marketing and advertising. Okay, uh, they was able to take a few other, well, just in general, the furniture company has done the leaps and bounds. We've done almost $700,000 in less than 2 years. Just doing digital advertising for Houston Furniture. But anyway, nevertheless, let's get right into it, people, because you don't care about all that. You just care about show me the money. All right, why on earth are we not using Facebook? 89% of business are not using Facebook advertising. I don't know why, but Facebook has 2.7 billion people on the platform, 1.2 billion Instagram people. The potential to grab leads and sales from this platform is insane. Okay, but I know that's not easy because it wasn't easy for me. In the beginning. Okay, we had to take some courses, some classes, and through trial and error over the last 5 years, we got pretty darn good at running Facebook ads. Okay, so let's move on. Well, like I told you guys, I used to be a security professional. Okay, so I did this for a living every day, and sometimes seemed like all day. But anyway, we run these infographics online, and I'm just kind of being transparent. So if I go back and forth, kind of forgive me. Okay. Um, in one regard, being a security professional was a nightmare, and sometimes it was just a blessing that you was able to help someone out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they had been broken into, or been violated, or something like that, or something was really happening where they needed you to go back on the cameras and because you put these fancy camera systems in their house and they look good on their TVs, but they have not a clue on how to go back and look at the recording. But anyway, we put the infographics up. People need the security. It all starts with an infographic. Okay, somebody scrolling on Facebook or Instagram, they see these images. Something happened in their life. Maybe somebody broke into their home or a friend's home or something like that recently, and so it makes them want to start inquiring about a security system or a surveillance system. Okay. Um, Same way if you are a roofer or a solar panel installer. Okay, same way. Okay, all starts with an infographic. Okay, something quick. You can see the color jump out at you. Quick, fast, in a hurry. People only want to quick, scrolling. So they see that, they clicked on it, and then it'll take them to where we're going next. And I'm hope not going too fast, but I realize I appreciate people's time. Okay, so that's the only reason I'm doing, kind of moving a little bit faster. Insurance. I can't say it was one of my most. No, I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun selling insurance, especially when I was with Primerica. I really had a lot of fun. Love Primerica. Love buy term investor difference. But of course they teach you to be a recruiter first before you are a actual insurance agent. I didn't. I was young, dumb, didn't get that revelation until way down the line. Okay. But anyway, once again, some nice infographics. People see this online, they click on it. Once again, people are tend to looking for health insurance or life insurance after some incident or situation has happened in their life. Okay. Other than that, people that's 25, 30, 35, they don't really appreciate insurance. That's a sidebar, y'all. That's just a sidebar. They really don't appreciate insurance until they get older like me. Okay, then you're looking for some insurance and you're looking for the best policy and the best price. Okay, that they can get it at. Okay, kind of similar to security systems, where they trying to get it for $9.95, but it's not realistic. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we come to the ads. Okay, we come to the ads. So we are really, really good at writing ad copy and choosing different infographics to put inside the ad that makes people stop and scroll. Now, it doesn't do a whole lot of good unless you know how to target the right people, the right demographics, create the custom audiences, creating the lookalike audiences, testing the different graphics, and then and we're good at that. We're good at testing the different graphics of what works in your particular area and what doesn't work. And it's good if you're licensed, like if you're an insurance agent, you're licensed in several states. I mean, you can really take this to the next level. And especially if you're like a tele agent where you can write insurance right over the phone or do it like a Zoom call and get them down packed on the price and they agree on it. You can send them that DocuSign document and they can go ahead and you know sign everything and you can write policies all day long right sitting here right there on your computer. It's cool. Like I said, I wish I would have knew any of this stuff 15 years ago. But nevertheless, um, but anyway, we can generate some leads, running ads for you on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. So let's move on. And anyway, so what happens next? The funnel starts. So once they click the ad, the funnel actually starts. Okay. So this is what happens next. We capture the data. What data? Well, once they click the ad, they'll be taken to like a quick uh, 2-second page where they put their name, phone number, and address in there. Not necessarily address, but just read their name, email address, and their phone number. Okay. And then they're taken to a survey page where they fill out the survey, particularly for insurance agents. We're going to be asking them those 5 questions: their age, if they smoke, if they don't smoke, they have any medical issues. 4 or 5 basic, life insurance questions that we'll ask them, and you'll get that information in your CRM. If you're a roofer, we will have a survey based on a roofer. How old is your roof? What is your budget? Do you have insurance? Those questions. Anyway, take them through a survey. The next thing you'll get that information inside um, your text message, SMS. I'm sorry. So you'll get that information in your SMS to your cell phone, and then simultaneously, an email will be sent to you notifying you that you have a lead. So you'll have it on your phone, you'll have it in your email box, okay? And then let's stop real quick to talk about that email. So when they get an email, not the email you get notifying you that you got a lead, but the customer also gets an email and begins to send them a sequence of email, maybe a 7-day email sequence, of content that that we create on your behalf, okay, that they'll get that. It could be an example of, like, get a free quote, and or it may be a PDF, 10 ways to keep your roof safe, okay, or 10 ways to secure your home with your security installer, or the top 10 cameras on the market. You know what I'm saying? So whatever information we need to give them, we'll create that 7-day, email sequence, okay, for them. Once again, always reverting them back to your phone number, back to your landing page, back to getting the quote, whatever case may be. All right. Then the next phase in the funnel is it'll be taking them to a landing page. Okay. And on that landing page, we can do three different things, and we'll be testing all these. They'll look at a video, maybe a video of a before and after of a roof that you did, maybe a before and after of a security system, or maybe a happy customer that was very, very happy with you, and they got a testimonial, that they can look at of people that have already dealt with you before and dealt with your company before. If not, they can just click on get a quote, okay, and that would be tied to your website, hopefully, and that system should be already in place as far as them getting a quote. If you need us to actually build that out for you, then we can talk about that also. If they don't click on get a quote, then it'd be call us now. So this will be your 800 number, but we would like it to be more trackable 800 number, okay, to where when every time they make a phone call, you can track that number. If you have a sales team, um, we can actually send the call to up to 5 salespeople simultaneously that can actually be called all at the same time, or one by one. It can be, we have a rollover feature. We have a rollover feature where it calls one, then calls another, then calls another one, and on and on and on, until somebody picks up the phone. Which, if you're not accessible for the most part, you may want to have that in place, okay, where you have 2 or 3 people, and then you can actually log in, and review those calls that came in, okay. All right, then after that, go to your well, I just said that, to your sales team, and no lead program, okay, how good it is. It's only as good as the people answering the phone. It's only as good as the people answering the phone. So hopefully you got some great closers that can close, that can set an appointment, that can send somebody out to give an estimate as quickly as possible before they go to the next lead campaign, before they, fill out the next form for somebody else. Now, these leads are exclusive to you. So we don't, unlike Thumbtack or Angie's List or some of the others, I don't have no issue with them, those people. But these leads will be exclusive to you. We won't sell these leads to nobody else. Your campaign is your campaign. Okay? Okay? So, how are you going to view these things? Okay? You can actually we'll have your email client set up called Constant Contact, or Get Response, or MailChimp. There's quite a few of them. Okay, you may have your own already. Okay, but you'll be able to view these leads there. You'll be able to view the calls if you choose to do the call tracking through CallFire. Okay, or Twilio. And thirdly, we'll have a software called LeadOwl that actually does SMS, and actually to change your telephone every time you get a lead in. Okay, so that's how you'll be able to view these things, okay, on a consistent basis. Remember, the power is in the list, y'all. It's not just about writing business or getting quotes, or, but it's about nurturing the clients that you bring inside your ecosystem. Okay, once somebody deal with your brand, that brings them into your ecosystem. Okay, you want to nurture the people with good content and good information. Okay, so they'll come back and buy from you. Maybe not today, but they'll come back and buy from you 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Okay. Imagine if you ran these campaigns, you stayed with us for 6 months, and we're generating 100 leads a month for you or more at the end of that, and not counting referrals. By the end of that 6 months, you got 600 to 800 leads, okay, inside your email box, okay, inside your SMS, inside your text messaging campaigns. You have 800 people that you can call, 800 people you can send out an email to, 800 people, that you can constantly, retarget with retargeting ads, and on and on and on. You can do custom audiences from them 800 people. So once again, it's about investing. You gotta invest, y'all. You got to invest. Nothing comes free. I mean, you already know that. You wouldn't be listening to this presentation, but scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. Okay, if you and digital advertising, especially in the area of list building, okay, is the best advertising you can do. It is, and because it's better than billboards, it's better than yard signs, it's better than doing all the cold calling. It's better than all of that, because once you pay for that lead is yours forever. Okay, you ain't got to pay for it again. It's yours forever. Okay. So that's what we do. We about building that power list and getting that immediate return on ad spend when it comes to the sales team closing sales. Of course, I wish I had something to do with that part of it, but I don't. All right, so let's see how much all of this costs. Okay, how much does your service cost? Okay, so we start out at 19.95. Okay, this includes ad spend. Okay, now if you want to, as we put these things in place, the lead pages, the landing pages, that whole funnel that I just explained to you. Okay, you may want to spend more. Okay, you might want to spend more. You might want to scale up. Okay, okay, you might want to scale up. So that price, of course, would change. Okay, if let's say you stayed there for 3 months, and you're getting some great leads, and you've made 10 times your money back, or on a monthly basis. All right, so it's working. You may want to scale up and say, okay, I want to spend $3,000 or $4,000 a month. Okay, since our campaigns are working. Okay, and of course, the more you spend, the more money you make. If you're licensed in certain other regions and areas, okay, or you got maybe different locations that you might want to scale to, of course, that fee, of course, will be raised also, of course, because we're doing more for a whole different location. But the good thing, there's no contracts, so you don't have to do no contracts. If you want to do a month-to-month base, that's completely fine. Okay. We guarantee you 50 to 100 quality leads per month, if not more. Of course, uh, you can do a whole lot more than that. Okay, if you got multiple locations, and of course, if you got multiple salespeople, just depend on your infrastructure. Okay, that's simple. What you can handle. All right. Um, so another thing we'll be doing is the Google My Business. Okay, most people know about Google My Business, but they do not have time, neither have they owned their Google My Business. If you have a physical location, I can't even describe to you the significance of managing your Google My Business listing on an everyday basis, posting up your before and afters, posting up people that may have been broken into, police reports. I mean, there's all kind of stuff you can do when it comes to your Google listing. Okay, offer you that you have. Maybe you have a free estimate, a free quote, a $39.95 a month monitoring service, or $19.95 monitoring service. Whatever it is. To take that information and to actually consistently post it up on your Google My Businesses will drive traffic organically all by itself. But since most of you, will not do this and don't have time to do this, we'll do it for you. Okay, so we'll be managing your Google My Business listing, which is a $500 a month value all by itself. Okay, we'll be doing email marketing for you. Now, let's say we do a 7-day drip campaign. Beyond the 7-day drip campaign, if you want us to continuously do your email marketing, that price is a little bit more, not much more, but it's you know it's 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 a few dollars more, on a monthly basis. But let's just start from scratch first of all, okay? Video marketing. We are really well at doing video marketing. Okay, we did that for a long time for several companies, including ourselves. Um, so we'll be posting up a video on your social media accounts on a weekly basis. Okay, if you want to provide us some videos, that's completely fine also. Okay, we will edit those videos and repost those videos on your behalf. Because editing videos is another $1,000 value all by itself. Okay, so we're doubling up the value. As I said before, social media marketing, we'll be posting on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Google My Business, your Twitter, Pinterest, and probably every other social media outlet out there. Okay, if it's available. Um, oh, one more thing. Listing directories. If you have a physical location, as I kind of spoke about to Google My Business, if you have a physical location, do you have other directories such as Yelp, such as Go Neighborhoods, uh, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, and the list goes on and on. Both online and offline directories. WAS has a local find a search when you're driving. If you search for a particular thing, they'll pop up or whatever on your phone. We have geofencing that we can actually target other. We can actually target other roofing companies in that particular region. We can target other security companies. So when somebody's looking for that security company, your ad pops up. But that's another story. Anyway, so we can do some amazing things. But nevertheless, here's our information: TGN Digital Web Designs. That's my 800 number and my direct number. You might not always get me, but one of our team members will answer the phone, um, and forward and help you. So don't worry about that. If not, you can just email us directly right there, levelupmarketing23@gmail.com. You got a Facebook information right there. So, give us a call. We would love to help you talk about scaling your business. Once again, you got to invest, okay? There's no free lunches, okay? And if you don't even decide to do business with me, that's not a problem. But understand, whoever you talk to, if they're telling you prices like 5,000 or 6,000 or 2,500 or 10,000, whatever those people are telling you, they run marketing agencies. Um, these people know what they're doing, y'all. I say y'all, like I'm from Chicago. But anyway, I just speak on behalf of all my agencies out there. These people know what they doing. Okay, they cost, yeah, they cost. Okay, and some of them, and it works 'cause it takes time to do all of this stuff. It takes time. So if you wonder what you're paying for, that's what you're paying for. You are paying for people two things: their expertise and their time. That's what you're paying for. All right. So we aren't nearly as expensive as others, okay? And we do pretty much the same work, but we have to get paid for our time. Just that simple, okay? And they do too. So I appreciate you guys attending this presentation. My name is Mr. Brian. Give me a call, TGN Digital, and y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much.